Hey, what's up? My name is Kade, and today I want to give you my top 5 tips on how to reboot your mental health for 2021. If I miss any tips that help you to reboot your mental health, please leave it in the comments below. I am so glad to be back from my break. And you know, it's only been a few weeks, but in internet times, that can be a lot. It was so needed. I was so close to burning out, so I'm back as a whole new, refreshed me. A part of taking care of your mental health is keeping up on it every single day. And I realized for a few months I was just pushing it aside, only trying to take care of myself a little bit on the weekends. Since it is daily effort, I don't want you to be putting off this stuff anymore. Trying a little bit every single day, you're making the foundation for how you're wanting the 2021 year to be. So set yourself up for success. That way you can better handle different things that are coming at you or better prepares you for possible opportunities. Give yourself a fresh start. 2021 is not just 2020 with bangs. My first tip, and I think this is probably one of the biggest things that really helped me, is taking a break from social media. For about a week, I was completely off of every social media, and then I started to dabble on Twitter here and there. I realized how much social media, certain ones, was really affecting my mental health. Before I go any further, just consider how different social media platforms really affect you, and be super honest with yourself. So I've actually been off Instagram for a few weeks now. If you've messaged me on there, know that I really do care about you. This is just something that I'm trying to process and go through. Because with Instagram, it is so completely visual based. There's usually just not a lot of context. When it comes to any type of social media, and honestly, any type of person online, you're never ever gonna get the full story. While I was taking off some time from social media and reflecting, what helped me reflect was journaling. Keeping a journal, I think, is such a useful tool. And I think a lot of people way overcomplicate it. Journaling does not need to be oh, I need to go into this deep philosophical thing of my life. Journaling can be so simple. If you have brain fog, get focused on one thought and you can't get off of it, or you just have a racing mind, I think that journaling is just the first step to slowly get things a little bit more evened out. Journaling can really be up to interpretation. A lot of the time, I will literally just get my journal and basically just brain vomit on the page. Whatever's going through my mind, just writing it down as fast as I can. You do not need a physical journal to write things down. If it's easier for you and more accessible, just pull it up on your phone. And there's a notes tab on almost everybody's phones. And especially when it comes to when things come up while you're in public, it's kind of hard to, have your journal around with you the whole time. We all need to decompress at least something from 2020. If you want to start decompressing and just at least dabble in journaling, give it a try. Another thing that might help you is do more things that you are good at. And it can be super simple things. It helps build up confidence and self-esteem. Going back to comparing yourself, you do not need to be the best at whatever you're trying. It's just something that you're good at. For me, I know I'm pretty good at cooking, and setting goals and trying to get better at it, it really has helped my self-confidence. And even another thing is working out, lifting weights. I'm not the best. I don't have the biggest muscles, but it has helped me so much, building up that confidence. So find something that you're good at and do more of it. Not everything has to be a challenge all the time. It's exhausting to live that way. Speaking of lifting weights, find a way that you can be physically active. Try a few things out. I want you to find something that feels good to you and you actually enjoy. For me, it's lifting weights, but there are so many options. Just a few ideas on how to start out is do some body weight exercises at home. You don't need any actual weights to get your body moving. Do some yoga or some stretching. Go for a bike ride. Try skateboarding. With being active, taking a little walk outside can make such a difference. Not only because you're physically moving your body, but it is a setting change from being stuck inside. For a lot of people, for 2020, a lot of people had to move and stay home to work all the time. Having that same setting all the time can be not super good for your mental health. There's not a lot of options right now since it's the start of 2021, the pandemic's still in a full swing. It's kind of harder to be like, okay, I want to go out to the club or go out to like a fancy restaurant. They're not usually options at all. Something that you can do is figure out how you can get out of the house for even a few hours. Now, if you're feeling really burnt out and you're at your last wit, you just need something to really break out of this like overwhelming feeling. What I recommend is figuring out how you can do a trip. It doesn't have to be like, oh, let's go 2 weeks in some random fun place, fly over. No, it does not need to be that at all. It can even be like a short day trip. Go ahead and drive somewhere for 1 or 2 hours. Maybe look up a restaurant that you've never tried or something like that. Find a hike. Just get out of your home. Try to break away from the monotony is a great way to remember that this pandemic, this feeling, whether you're feeling sad, depressed, anxious, all of that, it's not gonna last forever. Really is a great way to help reboot things. One of the most important tips that I have to give to you, and if this is the only thing that you take away from this video, like, that's fine. Stay connected and reach out to the ones you love. Self-isolation can be so easy, especially in times where a lot of the time we are not able to actually be physically in the same room with a lot of the people that we love unless if we already live with them. There are so many ways that you can reach out. You know, do a call, text, Snapchat, social media if that's not one of the things you're trying to stay away from right now. Even like playing a game online, that's something that I've been playing with my sister and some of my friends. Just staying connected in that way. Keeping in mind, like, we don't always need to talk about the heavy things. Just like going and taking a short trip, just breaking away from that same like mindset, almost like you're being stuck in a hole, can just be so helpful. So, you know, talk about different things, like play a game. And if you need to talk and vent, just be honest. You don't know if someone is having a hard time being able to actually reach out to you. So like, take the first step and reach out to your loved ones. Remember that like, you are not alone right now. It can feel so lonely, but you are not alone. No one really knows what the heck is gonna happen. We need to take care of ourselves at this time. I believe 2021 is a year to invest in yourself. So I want to hear it. Say in the comments below, this year I am going to invest in myself. If you use any of the tips in this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Since I am back, I will be posting videos every single Wednesday. I want you to know I am very excited to be back. I have many great ideas for future videos coming up, so stay tuned. Have a great day. See you next Wednesday.